If you want to buy a type of widely traded virtual currency, the CBDC is a good choice. It is backed by the US government and controlled by the Federal Reserve. This could be used instead of current payment methods and offer benefits like quick price agreement, easier cross-border transactions, and more people being able to afford to buy things. More than 130 countries have started looking into making their own digital currencies that are backed by their governments. China, Russia, and Saudi Arabia have pilot programs. India, Nepal, and Bhutan have already begun, and a virtual euro test could be brought in as early as 2028. Even though it seems like more and more people are learning about the features of virtual Forex, the US is still a long way behind. These words should be clean in the US because they belong to the US Congress. The US Congress has made it clear that XRP is legal in the US. In this case, it's not just banking institutions like banks. Even the US Federal Reserve has said that XRP should be used for both domestic and international activities. Why is this important? The foreign shift is shown by the US Congress. A lot of countries like China, India, and Brazil are working with Ripple to build their main digital currencies on the XRP system. It's not fair for the US to be left out of this change. You can bet that the company they're working with is right, Ripple. The United States is following in the steps of the BRICS countries Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, which have worked together to create a digital currency that all of them can use. I'd like to play a video that shows talks between Ripple and the US Federal Reserve about CBDCs during the year 2015. Even though Ripple and the SEC have had public disagreements, this important event shows that the US and Ripple work together behind the scenes. This partnership made it very clear that Ripple was likely to win its case against the SEC. Do you remember that Ripple gave the Federal Reserve the FedNAP payment system in 2015? Ripple wasn't given credit in the Fed's official announcement of the device, but a closer look shows signs. The Federal Reserve said that they might work together with the blockchain company to make powerful bills that can be sent and received in as little as 3 to 5 seconds. Gary Gensler has talked a lot about how the US Federal Reserve could also use Ripple. Before he was hired by the SEC to work on the Ripple case, Gensler had shown faith in the Federal Reserve by adding XRP and Ripple to their price infrastructure for both domestic and international operations. Allow us to quickly move on to more recent times. Riverbank, a well-known Ripple payment partner that uses Ripple in the infrastructure, is now part of the FedNAP payment system. Let's break this down. Riverbank does more than just handle money. It also processes payments using Ripple's xCurrent and xRapid systems because they need cash on hand. Both of these systems use XRP in its ledger, in its book. It has Ripple, Scrapid, and xCurrent in it. All of these things, which could be based on XRP, could be affected by Riverbank's joining FNAP. In the end, the FedNAP fee device can use XRP to meet its liquidity needs for deals around the world. Because of this, we can also expect XRP's fee to go up as its uses and applications grow. If you're keeping an eye on your personal XRP, this is good news for your funds. When XRP is added to existing financial systems, it's not as simple as recognizing its promise. It shows how the world of business is changing. Traditional banks are starting to see how useful, fast, and cheap blockchain technology like Ripple's is, which is causing a paradigm shift. Also, Gary Gensler's help and the steps taken with the help of companies like Riverbank afterward worked best in the beginning. The business as a whole might be affected when more banks learn about XRP's potential and start to use it accordingly. The people in the room have given me some great feedback before we go any further. Kindly share this movie with your friends, click the subscribe button, agree to receive notifications, and give it a thumbs up. Let's go back to the issue at hand. How much XRP is worth and how important it is becoming. People have talked about how interested the US Federal Reserve is in it and how the US generally wants to adopt it. However, XRP's potential is being found outside of the USA as well. Its power is being looked into by governments, including those in the BRICS countries, and even the EU through its digital euro effort. You can watch our specific videos at the BRICS-UAS.CBDC and Europe's digital euro project to learn more about how XRP is being used in each one. As we talked about in the last video, the US wants to use XRP for secure cross-border trades and is also looking at it as a possible CBDC. These rules apply to all business activities, not just CBDCs, whether they happen in the United States or another country. Come on, let's see what this does for XRP's future worth. The fundamental value of XRP will definitely go down as more people use it, especially big financial institutions like the US Federal Reserve. After all, how helpful a cryptocurrency is a big part of how much it's worth. Trustworthiness and credibility over the long term are just as important as the transactional benefits of adding a virtual asset like XRP to major financial companies. The global financial scene is changing quickly as more and more people use digital transactions and demand rises for quick, cheap cross-border bills. Cryptocurrencies are very important, especially ones like XRP that have proven to be useful. Huge financial institutions and countries can act as a boost for XRP, putting it in a class by itself. Fans and buyers should pay attention to this second. With its gift integrations and support, XRP is on the path to a bright future. But just like with any other purchase, it's important to stay up to date, watch trends, and make decisions based on careful observation. Is it possible for XRP to reach $10,000? This worry has been talked about a lot on the crypto network, and we'll be talking about it soon. The fact that groups from around the world, especially those in North America, are becoming more interested in the XRP system is interesting. The cryptocurrency scene is growing, and XRP is often named as a front runner. Digital currencies are now accepted in more than 130 countries. Then what could XRP really be worth, especially when it comes to how it might be involved in world CBDC central bank digital currency operations? There are rumors ranging from $10,000 to an amazing $35,000. What does this matter? If more countries use XRP for their foreign bills, it could become a widely used middle-level currency. This point was emphasized by Vil Hill, who is the managing director of Capital. If XRP becomes well-known and widely used as a middle ground currency, a lot of the sector's wealth could go through the XRP system. XRP is in high demand, but there is a lot of it available. This could cause its price to rise, putting it between $10,000 and $35,000. Analysts and fans of XRP are paying close attention to those predictions and prices. Please keep in mind that I do not have a license to be a financial manager. The content of these videos is only meant to be watched for fun. People should always do their own study and talk to professionals before making any financial decisions. Thank you very much for listening. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, make sure you turn on the sign so you'll be the first to know when I post new content. I can't wait to choose.